Hi, Ellie here, and today I'm going to show how I make my pizza dough. So I've got all my ingredients here with my flour, my yeast and some salt over there. I do this every time, by the way, so there's pretty much no change. This is like a standard process. I use Blue Caputo Pizzeria flour, so I'm going to put that in my bowl. I'm going to measure it out. I use 500 grams of the flour. 500 grams of flour. I'm going to put that into my bread maker. This is my bread maker bowl. Make sure the kneading tool is inside before you put the flour in, otherwise it's a bit of a mare to get it in afterwards. So that's gone in. Now I need to add the salt and water. I've got 300 grams of water. That's how much in total I'm going to be using for this recipe, but I'm only going to be putting in 150 grams right now because I'm going to split the salt and the yeast up. I don't want them going in together, and I dissolve both the salt and I dissolve the yeast because dissolved salt always works better in these pizza dough recipes. So I'm going to add now. The machine just went off as I started pouring. Okay, let's try again. 150 grams of water. I'm now going to add 9 grams of salt, so I'll add that to the water. So it goes to 159 grams in total with the salt. Just going up and down this scale. I lift it up and push it down because it changes. Rock salt and other salts like that, they're in large particles and they take longer to dissolve. So that's why I use table salt, because it dissolves a lot faster. So once that's dissolved, you're ready to put it in with the flour. Now I need to add the water and the yeast. The final 150 grams of water of the 300 grams. And now I'm going to add some yeast. So I'm going to measure the yeast out. Yeah, so this is called high activity dry yeast. So I'm going to add half a gram of yeast, which isn't very much at all. And I'm going to put that in the water that I have left from the 300 grams. And I'm going to stir it in. I keep my yeast in the fridge, in the pot, all sealed. Just stir it in and then I'll add it to my other ingredients. So I'm going to do a little well here because I don't like my salt and my yeast interacting in any shape or form at this point. Just being over careful, but it does help not having any. I just want to make sure that I keep the them away completely. Pour it in, keeping them apart, salt and the yeast water. And I just quickly stir. And now I'm going to be placing this in the bread maker to do its stuff. Back in the kitchen, I'm going to add the bowl to the bread maker, close the lid, It's a 45-minute cycle. It does magic things in that 45-minute cycle. It does a bit of proofing and resting and all those things, but I just had to get on with it because it does make really good dough. It does knead the dough very well, so I just let it get on with whatever it needs to do. Let's start it. You can lift the lid up and have a look, see what's going on. But I love this Breadmaker brand. It's Panasonic. It's a Japanese brand. I love it so much. I've been using Panasonic bread makers for years, and they've never failed me. And I just love using it. They're fantastic for bread and fantastic for making dough. So I let it do its magic. I mean, you can stop it at any point, I guess, once you're happy with the way it looks, once it's kneaded. But I wait for the full 45 minutes because I get good dough from it in that full program. I'll come back in about 20 minutes. 20 minutes later, coming along nicely. Okay, so the program is now finished, 45 minutes later, so I'm going to place this into the bowl that I'm going to proof in. I'm going to put some cling film on the top to make it airtight. It's really important that the bowl is airtight, otherwise your dough will go hard on the top, on all the surfaces. Now wrapped it in cling film, and there it is in there. So I'm going to leave this for 24 hours to room proof. And so here it is, 24 hours later, all proofed and ready for pizza. I'm going to just ball up straight from here and leave the balls to rest on my worktop, which is nice and warm today. So they'll be nice and warm, let them rest and then use them. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to ball up. I'm just going to put my oven on, just waiting here ready. Put my oven on. Didn't turn the stone over, it doesn't matter, that'll burn off. Pull them up and cover them until I'm ready to use them. Nice big bubbles in there. There's my dough, and I've just balled them up, and I'm going to leave them there now until I'm ready. They're airtight with my bowls on. I've got my bag here ready to place that in so it doesn't dry out for a cold proof, and I can use it another day. So I'm going to do that now, just put that into my bag. And these are now ready to be cooked in there when the oven has heated up. Bagged up dough ready for the fridge. I just take it out of the bowl and place it immediately into the bag. I don't form it into any shape because I don't want to touch the bubbles and damage any of the dough in that way, so I just hardly touch it and put it into the bag. Very much like those. I form a dough ball very gently, but I don't touch them again. The less I handle them, the better. This dough can be used in both wood and gas-fired pizza ovens, perfect for high heat pizza ovens. I hope you found this video helpful. So thanks for watching, thanks for your lovely support, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.